As you know, we need a new direction in Savannah. It's not, none of us are happy with what's happened the last 8 years, and as you read the paper the last couple of weeks, it seems just to be getting worse and worse. But Ellis is the type of gentleman, when he becomes mayor, that can bring unity and cohesiveness back to the city council. He can ensure the city government is a better steward of our taxpayer dollars. He knows what we need to do in terms of ending wasteful spending and putting money in behind the proper programs and initiatives that will make our city grow again and prosper. And as you know, he'll place the needs of the people before people that work in the city. And that's what's the most important, that we have leadership that represents and answers to the citizens, all of us that live here and work here in Savannah, Georgia. Of course, you know, for those of you who don't know, let me tell you real quickly, Ellis did serve as 16 years on the council. He was mayor pro tem for 8 years. He worked hard to, in fact, to help establish the present nonpartisan elections that we enjoy today. He was very involved in creating CETA and served on many other boards in town, including CVB and the Metropolitan Planning Commission, which he still serves on. Without me taking up any further time, I would like to introduce to you the next mayor of Savannah, Ellis Cook.
So much for that kind introduction, Craig. Craig has really done a good job as our campaign manager. I can't say enough about him, but I've known Craig for years, and he pushes me every day. So if I win this election, it'll be because of Craig. Not only because of Craig. I want to introduce my wife, Christy. My daughter, Gabrielle. Jonathan? Where's Jonathan? He's around here somewhere. Anyway, we are running for mayor of Savannah. We feel like we're in a really good position. We've got widespread support from all sections of the community. Like Craig said, I have 16 years experience on city council. I've participated in 16 city budget sessions. I know how the city runs. I know what's wrong with the city, and I know how to fix it. Currently, I'm serving on the Metropolitan Planning Commission, and it's been a great experience. My term expires in December, so I'm hoping I can just jump over to Bay Street and City Hall the next day and assume the mayorship of Savannah. People ask me, why do you want to be the mayor of Savannah? And I can tell you this in about 10 different ways. Number one, I want to restore the integrity and respect that other cities used to have for the city of Savannah. Our reputation has been tarnished by the actions of this administration. Lack of transparency, secret deals, payments to public officials, racist attitudes and actions our current mayor and council members, spending thousands of dollars on overseas junkets. It's just self-serving, to tell you the truth. We're going to put the people first instead of city council first. I want to lower the tax burden on our property owners by trimming all the waste from our city budget. I've looked at our city budget. It's gone from $200 million, around $200 million when I was on council. The budget is now about $270 million. All this extra money came in when property taxes, when property values were going up, and all this extra money kept coming in. Instead of lowering your taxes, this council just figured out ways to spend your money on trips to China, on trips to Europe, on you name it. I mean, it was just for them. It wasn't for you, the people. We're going to return that to the people in the form of lower taxes. We can run this city on a lot less than what this budget is today.
Right. Yes, we can.
And I know what it means to serve. Unlike this council who thinks they're the ones that need to be served. I'm going to bring jobs back to Savannah. I'll work with CETA, with SDRA, with the Film Commission, which this administration is just about gutted, with the Chamber of Commerce, anybody. We can bring jobs to Savannah. We just have to get out there and let these people know that we are pro-growth, unlike this administration. I've talked to I'm in the real estate business, commercial real estate business. I've talked to developers who came to Savannah, tried to get projects done, and all the red tape, they just threw up their hands and said, you know, I can go to Charleston or I can go anywhere else and have this project done in a tenth of the time it takes to do it in Savannah. We've lost all kind of jobs just because of the red tape that this administration makes people go through. I'll make Savannah a safer place for all our citizens and tourists. I pledge to deliver a state-of-the-art police headquarters as my first priority as mayor. This headquarters that we now have is the oldest police headquarters in the United States. The roof's fallen in, there's mold, you know, it's unsafe working conditions, there's water comes through the roof every time it starts raining, and the police chief, God bless him, Willie Lovett, you know, he had the guts to stand up and say, you know, why don't y'all do something about this? While our city manager decides she's going to spend $40,000 on office furniture. I mean, that's the direction this city's going in. We're going in a new direction. We're going to return all of the monies to the people, not to city council. I'll streamline the process for developers to do business in Savannah. I will make significant improvements in the way we serve our youth. We'll expand youth programs in neighborhood recreation centers and fully staff these centers 6 days a week to keep our youth off the streets. You know, all the money that we spent on all these trips to China and Europe and everything else, we could have staffed our youth centers and kept these kids occupied and given them, you know, something to do instead of roaming the streets at night. I will treat all city employees equally. Rank and file city workers hadn't received a raise for 3 years. They finally got a 2% raise this year, while the higher ups got significant pay raises. And this 2% increase was negated by higher health insurance costs. Police and fire employees' salaries need to be evaluated as well. I'll take a 15% pay cut the first year in office until the city can get back in good financial condition. I mean, you're hearing that this city's in real good shape. It's not. They don't want to tell you how bad it is because this is an election year. I'll take that 15% pay cut the first year until the city gets back on its feet, and I think we can do it. I'll also decline the $12,000 car allowance that the mayor gets every year. I've got a truck out there that's paid for. I don't need another car. We'll take that $12,000 and put it back to you to where it needs to be.
That's all right. All right. I'll give it to Rochelle.
Third thing is, and I've been criticized for this, but the third thing is I will not seek a second term. I think I can get things done in 4 years, and I'm looking for some more innovative, younger person to come in, people to come in and run this city. I mean, we've got too many old fogies up there that, you know, never worked a day in their life, and we've got a lot of young talent in this town, and I'm hopefully we can groom them to come in and take over when we leave. What else do I have to say here? Oh, the biggest thing that I wanted to tell you about, and I know a lot of people don't understand how this city works, but the city of Savannah works on a council-manager form of government. The city council acts as board of directors. The mayor is chairman of the board. The CEO, the chief executive officer of our city, is the city manager. This administration has trampled over our city charter to where, and they all in the city manager's office every day of the week tell him how to do his job. I mean, it got so much that Michael Brown finally threw up his hands and said, you know, if y'all want to run this city, do it. But y'all are trampling over our city charter. I'm going to restore that city charter. I'm going to let the city manager, whoever it is, run this city like Don Mendonça used to do. So those are the things that that I'm looking forward to doing. And I'm looking forward to be your mayor and give this city back to the people. We're gonna go in a new direction and make this city the great city that has been and the great city that can be in the future. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman.